Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to be taking you through some of the movements that I do to prepare my chest and shoulder muscles for push day. On this particular day I was feeling a little bit of tightness deep within my shoulder blades, probably from sitting all day at my job. So I got a spiked massage ball, placed it on the mat and wedged it between my shoulder blades before performing a up and down rolling motion on it. It is very important that while doing this, make sure the ball doesn't roll onto your spine, as that will be very uncomfortable and it would cause you pain later on. After I did this, my shoulders immediately felt looser and I felt more comfortable. Now, after I was done with that exercise, I went in and brought out 0.25 kilograms plates. Now, for this next movement that I'm about to show you guys, it is very important to use light weights, as light as possible. This movement doesn't need you to use freakishly huge weights. Now, this movement is to train stability in the shoulder muscles in the shoulder joint. Now, anytime you're lifting weight, I used to compare lifting weight to, for example, jumping from a moving car. Now, if that car is not stable, if it's not in a stationary position, you will not be able to jump from the car. So also the same thing applies to lifting weights. When your shoulders are not stable, when there is no stability in your shoulders, you will not be able to produce enough force to move the weight. Yeah, so I would call this movement some kind of reverse snow angels. Trust me, guys, if you try this in the gym, you would feel the burn in your shoulders after a couple of reps. You would also notice that while I'm doing this movement, I have my head placed on my clothes that I folded and put on the floor. Now, if I didn't do this, I would be tempted to raise my neck up as I'm doing this, and this would give me serious neck cramps. So it's very important you place your head on something and station it there so as to make all the movements just originate from your shoulders. You just need your arms and your shoulders to do this movement, and your neck should not come into play in order to avoid having neck cramps later on. After I was done with that, I then went and got my resistance bands. Now, as I wrapped the resistance band around my arms and spread them, I mimicked the two movements I was going to perform that day in order to train my chest and shoulders, which are commonly known as the bench press and the overhead press. I always advise gym goers to make resistance bands a part of their warm up routine because they are very useful in training muscle stability. And like I said earlier, if your muscles are not stable, you wouldn't be able to properly access the required amount of force you need to move any weights in the gym. That's all for today's video. See you in the next one. Bye. That's all for today's video. See you in the next one. Bye.